Good morning, friends. In this video, we will cover previous year question series from 47 to 56. It means we will cover 10 questions in this particular video. And all these questions have been taken from previous year questions of 2018 NTA UGC NET December. We have already covered questions from 1 to 46. And now we will start from 47. So let's begin. The question is, what is peculiar about the reference in the following to some poets' names in the plural? It is a freezing, bleak day in January, and I am looking for poetry. I see a few Chaucers, a few Shakespeare's, and a hardcover $3 history of modern poetry published in 1987. So, option A, synecdochic use names for their respective works. Option B, usually refer to biographies of the poets in questions. Option C, unusual, awkward metaphors no longer in use. And option D, a standard reference to more texts of one poet or author. So the answer of this question will be option number A. Synecdochic use names for their respective works. Peculiar reference. Synecdochic use names for their respective works. Now the next question and 48 number. Her God, her Lucifer, beware, beware. Out of the ass I rise with my red hair, and I eat men like the air. Line 4 and 5 in the above evoke. Option A, the fairy tale of a girl in the wood. Words. Option B, Christ's resurrection. Option C, the myth of the phoenix. Option D, the legend of the Lady of the Lake. So the answer of this question will be option number C, and that is the myth of the phoenix. Lady Lazarus by Sylvia Plath, lines 4 and 5, talks about the myth of the phoenix. In Greek mythology, a phoenix is a long lived bird that cyclically regenerates or is otherwise born again. Associated with the sun, a phoenix obtains new life by arising from the ashes of its predecessors. Sylvia Plath was an American poet, novelist, and short story writer, and notable works: The Bell Jar, Plath poems Ariel, Lady Lazarus, The Collected Poems, and The Literary Moment, Confessional Poetry, early 1960. The awards which were given to that particular Sylvia Plath: Pulitzer Prize for Poetry in 1982 and Glasgow Prize 1955. Now question number 49. In his essay, The Function of Criticism, at the present time 1864, Matthew Arnold contended that option A, creative power should be ranked higher than critical power. Option B, critical power should be ranked higher than creative power. Option C, creative and critical powers are not comparable in any way. Option D, creative and critical powers should be ranked equally. So the answer of this question will be option number A, creative power should be ranked higher than critical power. The function of criticism at the present time in 1864 contended that creative power should be ranked higher than critical power. It is written by Matthew Arnold. Matthew Arnold, born in 1822 and died in 1888, was an English poet and cultural critic who worked as an inspector of schools, and his important works, Dover Beach, came in 1867, The Scholar Gypsy, 1853, Theresis, 1866, Cultural and Anarchy, 1869, Literature and Dogma, 1873. Now, question number 50. Which of the following is not indebted in the Gothic genre? So, option A, Tobias Smollett, Roderick Random. Option B, William Beckford Vatek. Option C, Anne Radcliffe, the Italian. Option D, Matthew Lewis, the monk. So the answer of this question will be option number A, and that is Tobias Smollett, Roderick Random. See more about this. Tobias Smollett, Roderick Random is a picaresque novel published in 1748 and partially based on his experience as a naval surgeon met in the Royal Navy, especially during the Battle of Cartagena de Indies in 1741. Now, question number 51. Who among the ancients prescribed that poetry should both instruct and delight? Option A, Plotinus. Option B, Longinus. Option C, Aristotle. And number D, Horace. So the answer of this question will be option number D, Horace. Horace prescribed that poetry should both instruct and delight. Horace, born in 1605 BC and died in 88 BC, known in the English the leading Roman lyric poet during the time of Augustus, and his important works, Odes, The Art of Poetry. Now, question number 52. What is honor? A word. What is that word? Honor. Air. A trim weakening. Who hath it? He that died o Wednesday. Doth he feel it? No. Doth he hear it? No. Is it insensible then? Yes, to the dead. But will it not live with the living? No. Why? Detraction will not suffer it. Therefore, I'll none of it. Honor is a mere escutcheon, and so ends my catechism. Which character in the following Shakespeare's drama made this statement about honor? Option A, Hotspur in King Henry IV Part 1. Option B, Claudius in Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark. Option C, Hamlet in Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark. And D, Falstaff in King Henry IV Part 1. So the answer of this question will be option number D, Falstaff in King Henry IV Part 1. Shakespeare's drama King Henry IV Part 1, a statement about honor. Shakespeare was a famous dramatist, playwright, poet, and popular for King's Man. He is a great writer of Elizabethan period, and his notable works, Macbeth, came in 1606, Hamlet 1599 to 1601, King Lear 1605 to 6, Othello 1603 to 4. Now, question number 53rd. Match the following concepts with their definitions. Here we have the concept, we have the definition. Collocation, corpus, hyponymy, matrix. So the answer of this question will be option number D. It means A will go with third. A will go with third. So collocation is a combination of two lexical terms, items in a grammatical pattern. B will go with 4. So corpus will go with 4. It means a large body of text. And C will go with first. It means hyponymy, a semantic relationship of one to many. And D will go with the second. It means matrix will go with a grid used in lexical analysis. So we have the answers. Collocation means a combination of two lexical items in a grammatical pattern. Option B. Corpus, it will go with 4. A large body of text. Hypnomy, a semantic relationship of one to many. Matrix, a grid used in lexical analysis. Now question number 54. The following lines are W.B. Yeats' metaphor for an old man. A tattered coat upon a stick, unless soul clap its hands and sing and louder sing. For every tatter in its mortal dress, here the aged man is, and his soul dot in its mortal dress is. So it's tenor and vehicle. So the aged man is tenor, and after this soul vehicle, in its mortal dress is vehicle. The aged man is tenor and his soul in its mortal dress is vehicle. William Butler Yeats, 1865 to 1939, was an Irish poet and one of the foremost figure of 20th century literature. He helped to found the Abbey Theatre in 1966. He also known as last romantic poet, and his important work When You Are Old. Number 2, The Celtic Twilight, 8 Wishes for the Clerks. Now, question number 55. In an ode, William Collins lamented the passing of a contemporary poet. The ode began with the line, "In yonder grave a druid lies, name the poet whose passing Collins laments." Option A, James Thomson. Option B, Thomas Gray. Option C, William Cowper. Option D, Alexander Pope. So the answer of this question will be option number A, that is James Thomson. So William Collins lamented the passing of a contemporary poet, James Thomson. The ode begins with the lines, "In yonder grave a druid lies." Now question number 56, and it will be the last question of this video. Jonathan Swift arrived in London in 1710 and confronted a rapidly changing world in the new Tory ministry. His reactions to this world are vividly recorded in his journal to Stella, a series of letters addressed to A. Hester Van Meer, to Esther Johnson, C. Rebecca Dingley, for Lady Mary Montagu. We have to find out right combination according to the code is given. Code A 1 and 2, B 3 and 4, C 2 and 3, D 2 and 4. So answer of this question will be C. It means number 2. Number 2 is Esther Johnson, and number 4 is Lady Mary Montagu. So, journal to Stella, a series of letters addressed to Esther Johnson and Rebecca Dingley. It consists of 65 letters to his friend Esther Johnson, whom he called Stella, and when he may have secretly married. Letters were written between 1710 and 1713 from various locations in England, and though clearly intended for Stella's eyes, were sometimes addressed to her companion Rebecca Dingley. So